What's up, family? It's always loving every minute of it, giving thanks and praises to the Creator, whoever you might conceive Him or her to be. Now, let me jump right into this one here. Now, it just goes, and I keep saying over and over again, apart from everything that I post and everything that is going on in the world, not much has changed for Black people living in America. Not much. Like I said before, we get a little headway, or we get a little good job, or a little fancy house, or a little fancy car, and we think we got it made. But no, they still think as us as niggas. And niggas cannot have this. Or like the cops will pull you over and ask you, how can you afford to get this? Where do you work? Can you afford to maintain this car? Where you get this car from? It looks like it's stolen. The same thing happened now. I can show you a clip here. I do not own the copyright for the clip. The clip is for awareness and informational purposes only. But it just goes to show you that I keep saying over and over again. It's going to change though. It has to get better. But in the meantime, not much has really changed. We get a little Louis Dewey, like I said. They give a little slice of the cake, but they got the whole cake for themselves. They just give us one little piece and we think we got it made. Nah, we don't. But like I said before, it's going to change. And it's changing faster than they expected. And they don't like that. They don't like it because, see, it's inevitable. Cannot be avoided. The changes is inevitable. It cannot be avoided. And it's happening for the benefit of colored people. Of all the BS that we went through for over the years and still going through, it's going to change. I'm going to play a small clip here for you guys. I do not own the copyrights of the clip. The clip is for awareness purposes only, and informational purposes only. Hang on, folks. Like I said, I do not own the copyright of the video. The video is for information purpose only and awareness purpose only.
A tour of that particular museum and see they allow our cameras in there just to show you some things. But there's 8 instances that this particular person is showing, and we'll roll the clip, but we want to expound on these things because now the agenda is, well, let's hide our history. Let's get rid of the books. Let's call our history critical race theory, and that way we're going to use that to get rid of what we've done to black people. You understand? But let's go ahead and roll this clip.
I want you all to hear 8 out of thousands of reasons black people were lynched, according to the Equal Justice Initiative's report of reported lynchings. John Stoner was lynched in Dawes, Louisiana in 1909 for suing the white man who killed his cow. Frank Dodd was lynched in DeWitt, Arkansas in 1916 for annoying a white woman. Ernest Green and Charlie Lang, both 14, were lynched in Shibuya, Mississippi in 1942 after a white girl said they were threatening. Oliver Moore was lynched in Edgecombe County, North Carolina in 1930 for frightening a white girl. Henry Patterson was lynched in LaBelle, Florida in 1926 for asking a white woman for a drink of water. Elizabeth Lawrence was lynched in Birmingham, Alabama in 1933 for reprimanding white children who threw rocks at her. Jesse Thornton was lynched in Laverne, Alabama in 1940 for addressing a white police officer without the title Mr. A black construction worker was lynched at Camp Blanding, Florida in 1941 for insisting that a white co-worker return his shovel.
Now you saw those 8 reasons, but let's really go into them. So the first
Let's
one
do
we
it.
saw was a black person was suing a white man that killed his cow. A cow was very important to black people. A lot of us are farmers. We were raising cattle, doing different things that we were doing with our livestock. And because a black person said, oh, hey, I'm going to sue them for killing my cow, they decided to get a rope and hang them. Think about that for a minute. They do something to a black person, and they trying to fight back, and this is what they do to the black person. They don't want you knowing the true history and what they done to black people. And people throughout the world who are watching, I know many of you watch on the continent of Africa, many of you watch in different European countries, Canada. Shout out to y'all. I've been getting a lot of Canadians writing me ever since I've done that video. I've had one particular sister reach out say she would love to start talking about the racism in Canada. I told her, hey, we welcome it. Let us know, right? But people in Latin America, any place in the world, y'all need to know their history and what they done to Black Americans. Second thing they said that a person was lynched for annoying a white woman. So just because she felt annoyed, hey, that person needs to be strung up. The next one, 2 Black people were strung up after a white girl said they're threatening. Not that they did anything, that I just perceive you as a threat, so your life needs.
The same thing happens now. When the cop pull you over, he says he felt threatened, so he can shoot about 4 or 5 times because he felt what? Threatened.
Be taken. That's the same thing that happens today. They say, oh, hey, they look threatening, so I shot through the door. Oh, they look threatening, so I'm going to shoot them 18 times being a police officer.
Okay.
Nothing has changed with that. Another one, frightening a white girl. She's frightened, so that Black person needs to lose it. My first time with Black people, and this is what they want to hide. So when we talk about reparations, we need to go ahead and tell all of American history that they're trying to hide. Oh yeah, you owe reparations. Because a lot of these people that you was taking their life was business owners, and that's one of the main people that always piss you off about the Black community. Any Black business owner who was successful, you hated that.
Yep.
With a passion.
Yep.
Another one, asking a white woman for a drink of water. So asking a white woman for a drink of water deserves your life to be taken.
Henry Patterson was lynched in LaBelle, Florida in 1926 for asking a white woman for a drink of water.
This is why I tell y'all in the podcast the other night, they are in the crosshairs of an angry God. Because look at what he did to God's people.
Yep. I said the same thing.
Asking for a drink of water. When has anyone done that to them? Nobody. This is why China say, well, how you going to tell us about democracy and look at how you treat Black people? Black people will always be their Achilles heel until they do right by Black people. Every country could tell them that. Another one, reprimanding white children that threw rocks at them. So you can tell these little hellions not to throw rocks at you, and because you said it, now you gotta go. Another one we saw there, addressing a white cop without the title Mr.
Jesse Thornton was lynched in Laverne, Alabama in 1940 for addressing a white police officer without the title Mr.
So you didn't say Mr. to the cop, so now your life gotta be taken. And the last one, insisting a white coworker return your shovel. Just insisting it. Oh, your life needs to be taken. And they said there's thousands of reasons.
Me too. I want to check that museum out because I want to go and take some pictures and some videos of that museum with all the work that have been put into it and all the stuff that happened to us over the years and still happening. I keep telling you guys, not much has really changed, man. So you have to be aware and be knowledgeable, protect yourself and your family, and do like my boy Claude Anderson. Claude Anderson said, strictly and easily, he said, they killed my son and my daughter. I'll lay away maybe a year, maybe 2 years, do nothing, and I'll come back and kill the whole family. Let them feel the pain I went through. Simple as that, because that's the only way they will feel pain. If you do to them what they do to us. And then, folks, be aware, be knowledgeable, be kind and loving, but don't be stupidly. Don't let somebody wee on you and tell you it's raining. No. Until then, folks, be loving and kind and giving and caring and humble, respectful, gratitude. Give thanks to the Creator at all times. Protect yourself by all means. I'm out of here. Peace out, one love.